question. Obviously, Southwind came out and took it to you defensively early on. What changed after that? It looked like they might have taken a little bit of fight out of y'all, or maybe got y'all a little confused. Did it? I mean, was that just me misreading it, or were they just that good on defense?
I wouldn't say it was the defense, but the defense was very good defense. But it was offense as well. You know, they were making a lot of threes, making a lot of shots. So I guess our players didn't know how to adjust to that, and you know, just keep fighting through adversity. So I guess it was kind of hard.
Where's your team at right now, Coach? I guess 7 games in, you've lost the last 4. Where are y'all at?
We are, you know, we knew that with the schedule that we had coming back, we knew that we had a different schedule. Losing seniors off the national state championship team. So we got a fairly new team other than Rock. And so we knew that coming in, this would be a way to gauge us in terms of what we would be. So when the postseason comes later on down the stretch, it prepares for that.
Have you pinpointed anything in these last 4 games, or has it just been a multitude of things that have kept y'all from winning?
Well, just a lot of inexperience with the guys being the youth of the guys in terms of knowing how to handle the situations when they get maybe down, fight through adversity like Robert said. Also some things, free throws that hurt us down the stretch the last couple of games as well. And just going on the road. When you got a young team, going on the road is very, very tough. We only played 1 home game since the season started out of the 7 games. So we're anxious to get back home. But this is a good stepping stone for these young guys to come out and get that experience and get that exposure as well.
With all the ups and downs, how's it been for you, Robert, these first 7 games?
You know, emotions been all over the place, but you know, I think it's good for me. You know, every now and then people have to go through things for a reason to make a person stronger. So that's how I look at it every day, every game. So here to get better, make my team better, as well as encourage them and become stronger as a person, physically and mentally.
Where's your team defensively right now, you think, Coach?
Defensively, we got a lot of improvement to do, especially on the ball defense, especially in our man defense. Again, with so many new faces, teaching the bare fundamentals of defense in terms of jumping to the ball, help side, making them understand that just because you're playing man-to-man, it doesn't mean literally I'm guarding my man. Good man defense is just a zone defense, you know. And that's what these guys are steadily learning. It's just that these last 2 games, the Southwind, not to take anything from them, they got a very good team, you know. And just in the past, they've had very good teams as well. And so they made us step up to the challenge. I'm proud of these guys for the second half. They fought back and continued to fight, and they didn't lay down.
A lot of turnovers today. Do you go back and watch the film and try to correct it? Is that where you start with that process?
I normally watch the film like a day after or so, but this game I realized we had a lot of turnovers. We have to really get strong at the point guard position and realize once we have the game like in our hands and we have the ball that nobody can rush us and things like that. But it's just basic things we have to work on, like flashing to the ball when somebody gets trapped and things like that. So it's just a lot to go over on the offensive side to just calm everybody down, just get them in the flow of the game.
Coach, you talked about having a young team, and when do you think it's going to get to the point where they get everything, where they understand everything, they're playing like you want them to do?
Look, if I knew the answer to that one, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. But with that said, you know, I anticipate somewhere, you know, around the middle part of the season, probably the next few games. As you notice, our schedule is going to start weaning off in terms of the teams that we're playing. We'll get more into our district play and things of that nature, and they'll get more comfortable being at home and so forth. So we just looking for the challenge every game. We're not really afraid to play anyone, regardless of who we lost from last year's team or what we got this year. I think, you know, it speaks examples for Robert in terms of he knew that, you know, it was going to be a challenging year for him coming in, being the only player stepping back in with some playing experience, and he stepped in and he's trying to take that leadership experience on by himself, you know, and he should be commended for that.
How have you handled that leadership role?
I pray on it every night. You know, I try to keep my cool in practice and things like that. And during the summer, you know, I got a little hot and things like that, but I realized that wasn't the way to go. So being calm and collected, because with this group of guys, you know, you yell at them and fuss at them and things like that. You have to really just sit down and talk to them. So I found out that, you know, this is just what I'm have to do. Is you just be calm, and if they see that I'm calm, hopefully that'll calm them down. So this is all about patience at this time, at this point.
Robert, you won the state title. Both of you won the state title last year. Of course, you're a highly ranked junior, and probably will be higher ranked as a senior maybe. When you play in a tournament against teams like this, what do you try to learn about yourself?
Just things I need to work on, you know, because I know these are the top players and top teams in the nation. So I know they're going to do things to try to hinder me from scoring and things like that. So that really gives me a great idea of what I need to work on, like dribbling, passing, shooting, and just better IQ of the game. So just intangibles all the way around. That's what these type of games help me with.
Coach, this question is for you. Me and you, we've talked in the past about your schedule. Gold balls not handed out November, December, and you got one of the toughest schedules in the state this year. You knew it was coming up. You have a trip to Kentucky coming up around 1st of January. More big time games that you'll be playing this year. How do you think that's going to develop your guys over the season?
You know, I'm looking forward to developing our team as a whole, because when you play against the top competition, it can only make you better. You know, we could have very well winning, you know, posted the schedule with some 1, 2, 3 A's, and you know, we could have won those games, and we could have had a 25 win season. You know, but at the end of the day, it's about the postseason play. And I felt like with this group of kids, not having been through the adversity before, they need to play against some tough competition. So when they get down to district play and down to the postseason play, they'll be prepared to be ready.
Robert, this question is going to be for you. Carlos Marshall out there for Southwind, committed to UT Martin. Can you touch on his game? He was hot today. I mean, that dude could just flat out play.
Great point guard as well. I mean, set everyone up for the wide open shot, easy layups. I mean, they just made the game simple all day. But Carlos, I mean, there wasn't much we could do, you know. Once he got his rhythm going first half, I mean, and then he started going towards the basket second half. I mean, it was just a wonderful game for him. So I really enjoyed, you know, playing against him and, you know, seeing what he did. So I could probably add that to my game as well. So it was great just being out there with him.